doesn't have any gap.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, the only thing that is still processing a little bit is your liver.
Okay.
It's processing things, which makes sense too.
Okay.
This is your energy. This is you at this moment. You see that there is no hole, which is good. I mean,
No leakage.
No.
Okay.
But your energy is very sensitive. You are like a walking antenna,
Yeah.
like picking everything from everybody, a little bit psychic.
Right. Have you ever heard of Heyoka empath? No?
No empath.
You know empath?
Yeah.
Heyoka. Heyoka empath is ancient American Indian. It's also known as the sacred clown.
I have no idea about
What Heyoka empaths do is they mirror other people's energy,
okay.
and they use humor, and they're not afraid to use profanity and good words. They have a mixture, and they also don't know any boundaries. They're boundaryless. They can go anywhere
Yeah.
and do anything.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense with this that I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Because what I'm seeing here is a walking antenna.
Yeah.
It's someone that needs, for me, would need to come back to your center.
To my center. Okay. Yeah.
Because otherwise you're going to be all the time being distracted
Right.
by everything that is out there because you pick it.
Yeah.
Most of the people don't pick it, so they don't get distracted. But your antennas are so displayed so much, so open,
Yeah. I'm like open to everything that comes around.
which is good, but not so much.
Yeah. I got to be careful with what may come in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it can make you totally out of balance.
Right.
And can make that it's very difficult for you to come back. And your mind is very, very intense. I mean, the antenna and your mind are awesome. If you do this work of...
I meditate and pray. I've been on the Know Thyself Journey since about 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this allows you to be super psychic.
Yeah.
But you need to learn to...
Well, with this kind of energy that I have, I could tell if there's darkness, and I just don't go by it. Yeah, I could tell when there's darkness, and I just go away. You know, and I could see it. I could see it. And yeah, so I don't have many problems coming along. And I'm a vegetarian too, so I think that helps. And I've been juicing a lot lately. The past couple weeks I got a juicer about a month ago. So I've been juicing and I've been losing a little weight because I'm a little bit overweight now.
Yeah. You know what? I'm very empath too. And
Okay.
sometimes I use food
To
ground. And to decrease my sensitivity, because if I have to go to an airport, I have to be in a place that there is a lot of darkness.
Yeah, I get depleted.
Me too.
Yeah.
So in those days, for example, you can eat a little bit of fish or something that
Oh, I
makes
see. To make you down.
Yes. To decrease a little bit your sensitivity.
Yeah.
So you can manage it better.
I see what you're saying.
So this has been very useful for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, because ideally we live in nature surrounded by nice people, but this is just ideally, because the reality is that we are surrounded by all kind of things,
All kinds.
all kind
Yeah.
of energy. So sometimes you can use the food too for that.
I'm an ENFP with Myers-Briggs, which is an extroverted, intuitive feeler perceiver, and it's the most introverted of the extroverts, and I need my introversion in the morning to be alone, and then I get energized, and then I'm able to talk to lots of people, and then like I'm also a manifesting generator, which means that I have to deplete all my energy before going to sleep.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so the good thing is that you know yourself, so you know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, because otherwise it can be difficult to manage all these situations.
It can be overwhelming, yeah.
Yeah, it can be. So the more you can focus, especially in your mind, in clearing, in meditating, not overthinking the things, and your spine, to let a good flow in the spine. Okay, so as there is a good flow.
Yeah, up and down.
Up and down. Okay.
Oh my God. And they have a 4-bedroom, but they're
This is the throat that is saying there are still things to be said.
Yeah. My throat is. I got a motor from my sacral to my throat. I have a motor
What is that?
in human design,
Okay.
and that's what makes me a manifesting generator. I use my energy from my sacral to say whatever I want. I'm not filtered. I say whatever I want, and I usually I consider God as the divine. That's the past few years I just call it the divine instead, and it makes a lot more sense to me. I don't believe I know that we're always exactly where we're supposed to be. So if there's anyone to blame, it's me. I don't blame other people for things. It's like I take responsibility when I can. There's sometimes you got to blame outside people for something, but pretty much it's like I'm always exactly where I'm supposed to be. I believe in predestination. That before I was born, I made a plan with the divine.
You're
with you.
astrologist, so you know.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo, triple Virgo with 7 planets stellium in Virgo.
Wow.
Yeah, I got Uranus, Pluto, Sun, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter,
Wow.
and Pluto and Uranus. Yeah, 7 planets in first house, Virgo.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's intense.
it is. I can be very intense with some people. Some people are like, I can't handle John, but the big deal. I don't care.
But it's very nice because you know yourself. You know.
Yeah.
You know your spots and how to manage that.
I've been knowing my weaknesses and my strengths, and I don't do too much with my weaknesses. I don't care about my weaknesses. I take my strengths, and if I have a weakness, I try to find somebody that's a friend of mine that has it as a strength, and then pay them to do it. Like an accountant,
That's good. That's a good way because there are so many people hyper-focused in the weak points and trying to heal things, and it's okay. But then you have to continue building.
I see my strengths as my gifts from God. Okay,
That's it.
So I use the gifts. That's why I'm a writer. I write books. I have a YouTube station that I just started. So yeah.
And put it then to the service.
Service of God and divine. Yeah.
This is it. That is all you need. This is your vertebra, the spine saying, okay, I'm a little bit congested, like a little bit excess of energy means not being used.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like energy, like the excess?
It's like when you don't use
Reserves?
It's like when you don't use the energy, is what you were saying. You need to exhaust your energy.
Yeah.
So be sure that you do that.
Yeah.
That you exhaust because otherwise it builds up.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. Okay. So this is normal. Everything is okay. The energy diagram is, the energy is not moving so easily. Okay, so
Is it stagnant or
a little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit. So it's good so that you move.
More exercise?
Yes.
With my body?
Yes, move your body, Qigong, Tai Chi, or whatever you want.
I've just started exercising. It's been about 22 days now. I've been exercising in the mornings and during the day. And now that I'm here, I'm not exercising, but I'm walking around. So I think that's enough exercise for me. Maybe not, huh?
Maybe not.
No, maybe I should do some more. Yeah.
Maybe your body's asking for a little bit more physical activity because otherwise it gets like stagnant.
I just started doing about 10-15 minutes a day, and I'll probably. I'm just starting now. As I said, it's been about 22 days since I started exercising. Push-ups, sit-ups, riding my bike, dancing. I started dancing.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. So I want to continue that and then increase it a little bit, and I think I'll get there at a better place. So you can see that in my chart that I need to move to be more active.
Be more active, yes.
Okay.
And the rest is not complaining. The rest is, the rest is active. I mean, what I was concerned is that your field would be broken. Because
of what I said on Monday.
Because of that
I
experience.
wasn't sure what's going to happen, but I feel fine now.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God, because it was a little bit intense.
Yeah, 7.5 hours.
Wow.
I was out of my. I'm lucky I had the shaman because were you here on Monday or no?
Yeah, I was on Monday. Yes.
Remember the ceremony we had with the shaman? He's the guy that was with me for like 4 hours. And Miranda, you know Miranda too, right?
Sí.
Yeah, she was with me too. So without them, what I wanted to do is go to my hotel room and be by myself. And they're like, "No, John, we got people here," and they had a room behind somewhere over here. They had a private room, and I was sitting on the futon. I wasn't afraid. The shaman told me, "John, don't resist it." He goes, "It's in your system now. You have to keep going with it. Don't resist it." He goes, "Accept it." And that's what I did. And because I believe and I know that the world's exactly where it's supposed to be, I'm like, I was laughing a little bit with myself. I'm like, God knew this was going to happen to me before I was born. And now he's like, "Hi, John, remember this?" So it was a little easier for me to not to accept it and just enjoy the ride, I guess you could say. Yeah. And I'm not going to do it again, though, if I ever had a chance.
Don't buy more cookies.
Oh my God, it was chocolate. It was chocolate bar. And I said, "Oh, that's a good chocolate bar." And he goes, "It's 2,000 pesos." I'm like, 2,000 pesos? I go, "That's $100. I go, "That's weird. Why is it $100? And I was talking to the lady, but she speaks Spanish. She didn't speak English, so she couldn't tell me that there's mushrooms in there. So I told her, I go, "Okay, I go, I got the money. I got lots of money. $100 is nothing." So I bought it and I ate a quarter of it, and then I'm like, "Whoa!" I went back and I was angry at her, and then two other people were there, John and Eliza, and they told me, "John, there's mushrooms in here. You're going to be tripping for like 4 to 6 hours with what you ate." And I'm like, "Shit." But I used to trip all the time when I was in college, so this wasn't like unfamiliar to me. But I haven't done it since '89.
And it was not something you were looking for.
No. But I mean, what happened? I had to accept it.
Yeah.
I had to embrace it.
I can be very upset with these situations.
Yeah, I could see other people maybe get really upset.
They should say that very clearly.
They made a sign now. Now they have a sign, so I'm fine with it. I mean, it's okay. That's life, Shit happens, right?
I know.
Stay away from the chocolate, though. Don't eat it.
No, definitely.
I'm kidding.
I don't have maybe $100 for me to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your liver is still processing things, but
yeah, that's probably what it's processing.
yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.